heard football's a physical game, and that's how they play. And we just like to see guys hit for fun and wear all those pads where maybe it doesn't hurt, and get up and shake it off and do it again. And
that's right.
Americans like to spend big bucks to watch young men do that every weekend.
That's right. Our boys take a knee in respect for the injured player there. And now we join you live on Cave City School Athletics YouTube. Excellent. As we've got the live feed up for just a little bit, working on our camera systems here, new systems. We're trying some stuff out. And I got the audio turned on because, Philip, you know, when you have a brand new system, you forget to turn the audio on.
Well, it could happen. It sure could. And
it is what it is.
So I'm just taking a moment looking over this gorgeous complex. They've got the track around the field, and it's that cushy red stuff. I don't know what it's made out of. It'd make a good surface on a bass boat.
Tarmac is what I thought it was.
Yeah, so they run all their sports out of this. Right off the interstate, there's a car lot between us and the interstate, and there's an older field a few blocks north of here. I'm guessing is where they used to play before they built this one, if I had to guess.
I would say you probably owned something there.
And so anytime you come by Little Rock or Jacksonville and you see that great big flag in front of that car lot, we'll just look right over it, and that's where we're playing football, and we're about ready to play.
Yeah, I remember Philip, you and I have been to Rivercrest many times on the air, and we always like to say right off the banks of the I-55.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, now we're on the banks of the I-57.
Yeah, I'd rather look at I-55 any day. It's just nuts when you get down here to Pulaski County.
That's right.
Construction and the traffic. And
2-point conversion, handoff goes up the middle, and it's in. 22-0 Cavemen on this junior high football game, and at the end of the first quarter. So I didn't mean to cut you off, Philip, but that was a great handoff there by River. He drew the defense, and matter of fact, that was Jonathan Okendo with the run-in. Jonathan, good kid.
You bet.
Good football player, played well at Marshall last week, but anyway, so 22-0. It's the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Cave City Junior High Football on Caveman Radio 89.9.
Cave City Pharmacy, your local good neighbor pharmacy, 301 South Main. Cave City Pharmacy now carries Melissa and Doug toys, case knives, and Christian gift items in store. Jenny Davis and her staff can be reached at 283-5589 for all of your prescription needs. Cave City Pharmacy, open 8:30 to 5:30 weekdays. Most insurance providers are accepted. Proud supporters of Cave City Athletics, Cave City Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, 301 South Main in Cave City.
Cave City Nursing Home offers a variety of services, including family health care and Alzheimer's treatment, as well as various activities and social services. Cave City Nursing Home features private and semi-private rooms, exercise centers, garden patches, and many more amenities, like food and laundry services, spa with a whirlpool, television systems, computer access, emergency call systems, and banking services. Let their family take care of your family. 442 Taylor Circle, 283-5313, CaveCityNursingHome.org.
Cave City Junior High Football.
Back here, and it's halftime, Philip.
Yeah, we were so obsessed with the equipment, we weren't looking at our clock.
I had no idea.
And I actually, where I'm sitting here, the quarter indicator on the scoreboard is blocked from my vision unless I lean back and sit up, with good posture. And so our Chicago Cubs beat reporter Kenny Wilson said Cubs won today for all our Cub fans out there.
They sure did.
Yeah,
Go Cubs.
You bet. Big football game tomorrow.
Arkansas State versus Arkansas, yes.
I've
got a ball in both courts, to be honest with you.
I graduated from A-State, but I think reality will be a bitter pill tomorrow, but the underdog guy in me would love to see them go down there and
Here's the
pull
thing
it off.
Here's the thing about college football, and you know it. We saw it with Alabama last week. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, and, there may be more pressure. I would say it's all on the Hogs tomorrow.
You're right.
Because they can't win when they win, and it's really going to hurt when they lose, if they lose.
Yes.
A-State loses. Well, they were probably supposed to. So, Coach Jones up there in Jonesboro is playing that card for his team.
Butch Jones, good person, really is. I've watched a lot of his game. Matter of fact, I went last year when they played UCA. that was a good game, and I'll be there next week when they play Iowa State.
Oh,
So,
yeah, me too. I'm taking
yeah.
we've got some high school students
Oh.
will be going for preview day.
You'll be there too.
Next Saturday. We'll be there by 10. We'll be there. It'll be a long, fun day. And Iowa State playing at Jonesboro next weekend is actually picked by some to win the Big 12.
Yeah, Iowa State, really good powerhouse. We're just going to keep it here for this rest of the 6 minutes, guys, in the studio. I'm sorry we did not realize what was going on with all these issues that we had, but we should be clear as a bell. I think everything's working right, Philip, and everything should be where it needs to be.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and the main thing is that we are not on camera. As long if we can reach that goal, it's probably a win for everybody.
we're trying to keep Kenny. He's our tech guy tonight, and he is doing his best to try to get us on there, but I'm not swapping to it. So
No, let's not do that.
that's his.
Yeah.
not happening.
Yeah, and so 2 games tonight here in 8-man. We've got just junior high and senior high tonight. No 7th grade game. I think the rest of the schedule we do maybe, except for maybe the
Nope.
Brinkley game.
There is no other 7th grade games on the schedule.
Okay, I'm backwards then.
Except for they're playing in the Jamboree Monday night
yes.
at
Good for
Corning,
them. Okay,
and
good.
then they're playing in the Jamboree at Rosebud on a Monday night, soon to be.
Okay,
I think it's on our Google Calendar.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
check it out. And then they're also playing at one at home. We're going to have a 7th grade Jamboree on a Monday night at Cave City.
that's good.
So that's good. The 7th grade gets to, there's a lot of these 8-man teams, schools that don't have a 7th grade team. They don't have enough for
right.
8.
So that's why they're playing 8-man. So they're going to
Yeah.
put them on junior high.
Well, and they're going to give them some time to play. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
last night our 7th graders scrimmaged our 8th graders at
Okay,
home.
good. That's
and,
good.
that was fun. So things like that, it's good to see and good to have them have time
Yeah.
with them.
I wonder. That sun. It's early in the season. That sun's an hour and a half from going down, I guess. But we'll see those lights coming on here soon. And
Just got a message. Everything looks and sounds okay, so that makes me not worry about it, Philip. So that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for those folks that let us know these things. It does help. So
Abundant Life has their own campus not far from here. They have basketball gymnasium, no football stadium. They rotate around. I think North Little Rock lets them use their field sometimes, and Jacksonville High School sometimes. And met one of the Jacksonville High administrators here tonight, and he was just so happy that we were here. He said, "We're just happy to have you." And
he was a good guy. He was real nice to us.
appreciate them letting us come down here and play football.
That's right. And hey, also this facility, we were talking about it earlier. But for those that don't know, Harding University, when we played Harding Academy all those years, it was real nice because their press box is so high in the air. They have an elevator that goes up. Well,
Yeah.
they do here too.
Yes,
It's
we do.
nice.
Yeah.
So
I just took your phone call, and I just wandered around and found it by accident. I actually didn't have to have help. And
we had to have
looked out.
help.
Yeah, I was really happy because when I walked under the bleachers, I thought I'm going to get lost forever, and instead I found a door and an elevator, and we're up high and it's enclosed, and so the crowd noise doesn't get in. And as you might expect, the crowd not very big, but they're also so far away from us, we don't hear
We'd
it
never know they were there really.
inside this
So.
box. So got.
Funny part is
Yep.
that you don't know. Teresa paid me $100 to get you lost down here. So
Oh, you don't say. Wow, she paid the other guy $200 last week. So
hey,
yeah,
wait
she saw you coming.
Yep. Well, most women do, and they just turn. So.
She's probably tuning in. My wife usually tunes into the ball games on the radio.
We
so.
appreciate that. My mother's listening as well, so my dad would be too, but he's here. 22-0 halftime. It's the Stark Stables Cakery Cafe halftime here, and we'll have a senior salute after a while in the senior high game because this time it did not. The time didn't work out for us, but the cheerleaders are here. They're across the way. We've got a decent crowd over there for this early start, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, man, people work, and you try. That's the one thing about normal Friday nights is game time 7 o'clock, and you can work and make it to Jacksonville by 7. You can't exactly drive straight in here either. It's just a little wacky down here in the big city to find your way in here.
There was a lot of turns and just getting to the backside of this football field, but we made it, and I'm glad to see y'all made it too.
Next Friday's our first home game.
Yeah, we're ready for that. We've got Southside B Branch coming in, and
Fall Royalty is that next Friday.
That too.
And Pep Rally at school next
7th
Saturday,
hour.
next Friday, 7th hour. I mean to say, and so that's going to be a lot of fun for those. The seniors. It's all about those last things, your last Fall Royalty or your last homecoming, and last home football game.
Just your last
and
first.
Those
everything,
last
yeah.
everythings, and you got to manage those emotions. And then your junior high, especially with your 8th graders, maybe who are getting to play. It's just a step up, even from 7th grade to 8th grade. The uniforms and the crowds get bigger and everything, and you've got to manage your emotions over the excitement of just being out there.
Yep.
And how about some of these guys who might not have stepped on a field as nice as this one?
That's right. Very nice. It's not. Is it turf or is it grass? I thought
It
was
is
grass.
turf. No, sir.
Okay.
That is a turf field. And I only didn't walk across it because I was carrying my McDonald's bag. And I didn't want to drop anything by accident on the field.
That would have been bad.
It might have been, and I probably would have licked it off of there. I was so hungry. But it is a gorgeous field. And I walked across the turf behind the goalpost, behind the end zone, and it just is the spongiest thing you've ever walked. It's like brand new carpet. I mean, it feels great to the feet. And so only a couple of guys went down, and you hope for Ed Thompson's sake that he didn't have a foot get stuck in that turf when he went down, as he walked off with some assistance there in the early second quarter.
Yeah,
he's sitting. He's just sitting at the end of the bench over there, isn't he? So I would say his night is finished, and that's okay because we're going to play several more games, and we're up 22-0 here. So. Probably he might have been resting by this point anyway.
Yeah, we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll bring you back the kickoff of the second half, and you're listening to Cave City Junior High Football. Here at halftime, we're back in 30 on KVMN.
Main Street Outlet Store, 1104 North Main Street in Cave City is stocked with everything from house and homewares to tools and everything in between. They carry closeouts, stock overruns, and discount merchandise that includes everything from lawnmowers to candy. Main Street Outlet Store has new merchandise arriving all the time. 870-613-0532 is the number for Main Street Outlet Store, 1104 North Main in Cave City.
Cave City Junior High Football.
All right, back here for the second half kickoff, and we received the ball first there to start the game, Philip. So now we'll kick it away.
Yeah, and, we came south far enough. We're missing the weather. There's a lot of green on the radar back home, and perfect conditions here. A little on the warm side, I guess, for the players, but there's enough breeze that you sweat, and that wind blows through your jersey, and it cools you down.
You bet. Here we go. Ed Thompson. Not Ed Thompson. I'm sorry. Ed's not out there right now. That is, I don't know who's putting on it. It might be River. We'll check a number here. We're a mile away from the field if y'all were wondering. So,
yeah, those jerseys look so good, though. Cave City, all white with red numbers. Abundant Life, all black with white numbers.
It is River Hill. He pushes one up the middle. They misplay it at the 32. It's still on the ground rolling. They're just going to have to fall onto the Owls, get it at the 20, their own 27-yard line.
That should have been the 30-something, but the two guys had it go right through their hands, and that will be something for their coaches to talk about when they do film study next week.
There you go. Yeah.
Because you just can't do that. And that football does funny things when you kick those grounders like Hill did right there. And that's why you chase that ball hard when you kick it, because especially at the lower levels of age, like junior high football, that thing could kick off and go anywhere.
That's exactly right. 1st and 10 here for the Owls with, what is that on the clock? 19 minutes?
We're at 19. Are they playing a 20-minute? Is that the rule for?
Well, no, because junior high last week at Marshall we played 4 quarters. That's a quarterback keeper. He's got to run out of bounds and chased out of bounds by our number 31, Jonathan Okendo. A great job there by J.O.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had there was a sportsmanship rule in 8-man when we're up 22-0.
Oh, if there is, I don't know about it.
So we'll watch and see because if the clock is, if they stop it for anything or not. So this may be a very quick second half here.
They run out of bounds and the clock's still moving. So, yep, I'll say you're on it there. So, 2nd and about 15 or 16. They've pushed them way back to the 22.
We'll have our research department check out those sportsmanship rules for next Friday night's broadcast.
There you go. And we'll be at home, so it'll be great. Handoff faked. He's going to throw it deep on the right side and looked like a good post route, but just could not come down with it.
Yeah, Zero out there was stretched out about as far as he could and kept the feet moving. And one more bowl of Cheerios this morning, he gets out there and catches that ball. And
that sounds good right now.
yeah, it does. And so incomplete pass though, and so we're going to come back and have 3rd down and 15.
17:53 on the half clock. That's what we're going to call it at this point. Looks like the play clock not in action. It was earlier, but not now.
Yeah.
So
again, 8-man is different, and our suspicion is things change a little bit when you go to sportsmanship rule time.
Could be, if that's what we're doing here. Quarterback gets a good snap.
Or
collapse to get it. And there's a kind of a fader over everything, incomplete at the 40. And it looks like the passing game for Abundant Life not just there yet.
Yeah, the receivers have kind of let the quarterback down in the last couple of plays because he really put it where only his guy was going to get it. And that one was more catchable than the pass before.
Yes.
And he really just should have had it. And again, they're used to 8-man football, but you've got cones and your instinct of what a sideline looks like in your peripheral vision, and he may have been worried about that sideline trying to catch that ball because he was close.
Very true, very true.
What a snap.
Here it
Quick
is.
kick.
Good. Oh, my goodness. High kick for a junior high. That thing went above the press box. Hits at the 38. It'll roll to the 19, and that's where the Owls will touch it, and the Cavemen will take it over after they forced the punt with 16 and a half minutes to play in this half.
Yeah, that's the brightest spot of the game so far for Abundant Life. That punt would work in high school. That punt would have worked in college.
100%.
That was a fine punt with the perfect friendly roll, and good job by number 1 there for Abundant Life. And he was surrounded too. He was close to the line of scrimmage. That wasn't a typical punt formation, and like they looked like they were thinking about going for it or something, and then he just kicks it, trying to catch us off guard there. He may have had the chance to read that and decided to kick. And, yeah, the clock has ran all through change of possession there, Justin. So we've got 16 minutes minus a little to finish this one up.
River Hill in formation and waiting to get somebody set on this side. There he goes. Good snap. Handoff this side. Looks like Okendo, and he's going to get a couple of yards, but brings up a long second.
Yeah, he was right behind Grayson Gingo there, who was making a block downfield, and a couple of defenders put an end to his quest for the end zone there.
The quest was ended. Oh, I guess I could remember to swap some stuff.
So
here.
2nd down 8, we like that. Positive yardage on 1st down. You always like that.
It is wonderful. 2nd and 8 at the 21, Cave City 21 here in this second half. Good snap. Going to be a pitch out. That's Mason Isley again. Mason gets hit hard, and I think it's going to be a loss.
Yeah, there's a linebacker who was spying on Isley, and he just jumped the line of scrimmage and read the option pitch out there and dropped him for a 2-yard loss. So good defense there, single-handed by Abundant Life. Number 4. We don't have a roster for them, I guess, but
not for junior high.
His mom and daddy know who he is, and they're proud of him because he made a fine play right there.
There you go. Good call. So 3rd and long here. Still at the 19th, the original line of scrimmage. There's the sun poking out again. As
the
you
play
can see.
clock's working now.
Sure is.
Yeah, and I think it's about to run out. Is it 10 or is it 1?
I think it's 10 now. It's, definitely.
It was. The goalpost blocking our view of one of the digits.
Quarterback keeper comes to the near side. River's going to get out to the 30.
Good
now
block.
The 40. He's going all the way, y'all. There's nobody going to catch him. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown,
Yeah.
Cavemen.
The line held their own, but Okendo got about 10, 15 yards downfield and sealed off the last man, and Hill just put the head down and cruised on the rest of the way. 60 yards of that run, nobody touched him.
That's right. Looked good, too. Did a good job.
4 touchdowns for River Hill here in the ball game. We've got 2 good 2-point conversions so far. We're at 28-0. Let's go for another one. Let's make it 30.
We'll see what happens here. 30 would be a good number.
Yeah.
We'll kind of see what the play call might be. Could be quarterback power left, quarterback power right. You see a lot of that in the 8-man. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I'm watching the white hat, and he never signaled to start the play clock, and so it just sits at 40. and the game clock just keeps running all throughout. So
River Hill giving instructions to Isley now. I don't know if that's a tactic or something else. We'll see. We're bunched up tight. It's going to be a handoff to Isley, and he's going to get hit immediately, and he'll go down. No good on that 2-point try, but, hey, we got another touchdown, and it is 28-0.
We may have. I'm sorry. We tipped our hand a little bit when Hill was talking to Isley. That probably tipped the defense off. Isley was going to get the ball, and then he didn't. The defense had swarmed him, and so that might be something to do later to misdirect the other team.
Pretty good chance
and go to somebody else. But I think that time we tipped our hand there with the extra communication.
Pretty good chance that is what happened, and we'll see kind of what the Cavemen want to do kicking-wise here.
Yeah, Hill kicked a squibber last time, and Abundant Life had all sorts of trouble collecting that football and kind of put them farther back than they wanted to be to start their possession, which did not even net one first down. So I'm trying to think if they have a first down in the ball game. I don't think
if
they
did.
Do.
We missed it.
If they did, it was early, and we've just shut them down with our defense, and we've had big running plays by our offense. Hill mostly. Thompson had a good one. Isley with the 2-point conversion, I think, right? And so we've had some guys, and the blocking on the inside has been really good.
11:45 on the second half clock. We're up 28-0 this junior high game. River Hill will place it on the tee at the 40, and we'll see where he wants to put it here. Sun peeking back out and making it hard for everybody on this side to see. And here we go. River gets a little squibber, goes up the middle. It's touched. They cannot get to it. It took a roll to this side. It literally went on its side.
Boy, that was all in slow motion from here. And number 9 for Abundant Life just baby crawled the last yard to get to that football. It was rolling sideways toward the sideline away from him. And he just barely beat 2 Cavemen to the football.
Was not, I mean, it almost just didn't make it. But good job by the Cavemen there as we look at our 3 front men on the line right now. Grayson Jingo, one of them. And then also number 85, that is Alonzo Galan. And the middle man, I think, is Bentley Brockway. I'm almost certain. But you may have to correct me there.
I didn't catch that number, so I apologize. But
Bentley's on. Oh, sorry, Bentley's on this side. That other number's 72, and that's Paxton Woods. Paxton,
there's Brockway in the backfield, hits the quarterback.
He is out of bounds when he caught that. That should be.
I think the play was blown dead at the snap. The official was just saying, "Just stop where you are." There, so there was no play ran there, there was a lot of players who weren't moving. So again, we cannot hear whistles up here, can't hear the PA, so it's sometimes a guessing game for us. And
we're guessing right along with you folks.
Yeah, so the ball is spotted on the 36. I don't even know where it was before that.
It looks like the 41.
Okay.
According to
because that was the first. No. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 2nd and 15. There's a broken play. Oh, it's a first complete pass, but a great tackle by the Cavemen. Who was that? Was that Okendo? It was.
Yeah, he just one-on-one took down 23 who made the catch. Just a little quick out. You know, sometimes when you're the corner and you're playing 10 yards off your guy, the quarterback, and especially an 8-man, you can just zip it out there to the guy real quick. And, you know, if he breaks the tackle or the tackle misses, he's got nothing but grass in front of him. Or turf in this case.
Green grass at home. 9:28, clock moving, second half. Cavemen up 28-0 here. Abundant Life nearly at their original line of scrimmage for a 3rd long. Quarterback's going to keep it, goes around the outside. He's going to miss one tackle, and he's going to be the first down and run out of bounds at the 42. And, Philip, that might have been the first thing that I've seen them actually do over there tonight.
They executed that play. They built the wall over there, and that quarterback is an athletic young fellow, and he just moved those legs and rattled off about 20 yards, 25, 27 yards there for the first down. And far and away their best field position. Oh, well, he went out at the 42. And, again, my mind goes to the white sidelines where we're used to playing and the cones. So he was well out before there. It'll throw you off until you get used to those cones.
It is definitely different. So 1st and 10, they've got new life at the 42 of the Cavemen. Quarterback keeper again, Billy Brockway sacks him in the backfield for a loss of 5.
Man, that was Lawrence Taylor, Mark Gastineau-like right there for all the old NFL fans. He just got back there all by himself, untouched, into the backfield and spun the quarterback down for a big loss back to the, 48?
That was fantastic.
Yeah, right into that logo. That's a pretty neat-looking logo. Looks like something out of a video game. Big letter J in a red shield with a yellow lightning bolt. That's pretty slick.
Pretty sweet. I like it.
Yeah. And
So-
a soccer circle surrounding it.
Sure enough.
We like that soccer, man.
I see that now.
Yeah.
And I see the lines for the goals down here are permanent. That's
Yeah,
nice.
they're painted black, probably for football. They just did that to minimize their
High snap, fakes the handoff, got a man open, and it's going through his hands at the 32, and that's going to bring up 4th and long here.
Yeah, they've ran those a couple of times, and they've had receivers open. That's 3 times, and he missed his target a little bit there. But the concern is that receiver was well behind our secondary and had gone unnoticed back there.
Sure enough.
But he dropped it. It was too high to catch anyway. 3rd down.
Good for us, though, that didn't really have to.
And that clock is just humming. We're at 7 minutes to go. A 20-minute running clock for the sportsmanship rule here in our second half of 8-man junior high football.
4th, well, they must have replayed that because I thought that was 3rd down already. It says 3rd now. But anyway, we'll see. Quarterback's going to keep it. Cannot get him that time. He's going to be run right into number. Oh, I couldn't see that number. 6.
Yeah.
Is that D-Mean? That is D.
D-Mean.
My neighbor.
D means business, man, because he took the quarterback down when he got over there.
Well, he does mean business. It's one of my choir kids, actually. D is.
Yeah, well, he made a fine play right there and kept that quarterback from making a 1st down. And it's 4th down, and they're huddling, and they may just want to go for it because why not with the score and the time on the clock, and what can you do? But the quarterback is also their punter, and they're going to call timeout. We called timeout.
Timeout Cave City, and I'm going to
Coaching moment there for Coach Tommy Cody and staff.
Okay, Treadway out there right now on the line, number 60, number 49, Vincent Morandian. I think that's right. And then also seen, I think, Jingo Woods, Liam Vance in and out. He wears 77 as well. So lots of good playing time here for some of these 8th graders and especially our 9th graders too. So timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here in just a few minutes, or 30 seconds actually, on KVMN.
Walling Tax Service in Cave City is here to help you get your biggest refund or help you find the most deductions legally possible. Gina Walling and Alicia Smith are a mother-daughter duo of tax professionals that prepare individual, small business, and farm taxes. Walling Tax Service has been in Cave City at the same location on Main Street for 32 years, so you know they're dependable. Walling Tax Service, 140 South Main in Cave City. Their number is 870-283-5233. That's 870-283-5233.
Cave City Junior High Football.
28-0, Abundant Life is trailing our Cavemen. 6:11 after the timeout on the clock, and Justin Wilson, along with Philip Landers tonight, a guest of honor, I should say. Here,
Well,
Philip.
appreciate that.
You
Just
bet.
happy to play team here and get the broadcast a little helping hand.
Thank
Daniel Ward is normally the guy, right? And he's busy today. And they're going to throw deep on 4th down.
They
and
did. They
miss it.
overthrew by a mile, and that just
Yeah,
didn't work
but
out.
again, the receiver got behind our secondary, and so something for our guys to work on in the coming week is tracking those receivers on their deep routes.
So 4th down turns into 1st and 10 for the Cavemen as they turn it over on downs, and that's great for our Cavemen.
Yeah, and 2 or 3 1st downs will almost burn up this last 5 minutes, 40 seconds of a running clock here. So
100%
Yeah.
truth right there. So we're going to march our way north on this field toward the Titans logo down in the end zone. And honestly, we'll just have to see what happens here. 1st and 10, River Hill on the spot for the QB. Here we go. Man with him in the backfield, takes a little step. That's Isley, comes this side. No, it's not. It's 45. That is Grady Onstad. And Grady gets hit behind the line, and it's going to be a loss, I think, of 1 or just 1, yep.
Yeah, but, get those guys in. You've got a good lead, and the clock's running out. Let's play some people. That's what junior high is for. Is it's we talk about the life lesson of competition, but you're also developing players for high school ball. Let's get these other guys out there and get some snaps in for these young men.
There you go. Good idea. 4:42 on that clock. Senior high over there looking ready. It is 5:55. They're supposed to start at 7. Are they going to make us wait an hour, I wonder?
I'd be surprised, but we're going to find out.
We will find out pretty quick. Good snap. River hands it off this side. That's going to be
It's on
Grady again. And
Yeah.
that's to the 45.
Yeah, he kept his feet moving. They had him wrapped up, and they're playing for the run defensively. Abundant Life is, and we still moved that ball 5 yards upfield. That's a credit to our guys and to Grady Onstead really for keeping his feet moving with 3 guys wrapping him up there. So he's having fun now because he's taken a couple of hits and he's moved the ball.
True story.
Yeah,
Love it. Man in motion. That was Nathaniel Duell. Actually, he was he's trying to get set up on the right side of the ball, so now he's where he needs to be. Everybody checking their wristbands, all playing every down here. Nobody's giving up, and we got a 28-0 lead so far with 3.5 to play here roughly this second half of this game. River, snap, hands it off, number 21. That is not River Hill. The quarterback is Jonathan Okendo now, and I don't have a 21 on our roster.
no, we've gained a player perhaps this week, and we liked that. And again, they're playing for the run all the way, and so as soon as we snap the ball, you've got guys flooding the backfield. They're just outnumbering us right now, and it's 4th down, and we look like we're going to go for it here, and we're just running plays. We're with only 3 minutes to go in the game. Why not?
4th and about 7. Ball sitting at the 43-yard line, and if this sun will ever go down, Phillip, I think things will finally.
Yeah, we're lucky to have the cloud cover we have, or our vision would
smog.
be impaired up here.
Whatever that
Olmstead
is.
again. They wrapped him up right at the line, and that's a turnover on downs by our boys. But we're under 3 minutes to go.
That was a
in
great
the game,
run.
and you're executing plays because these guys have just been in 8-man football for 3 weeks now, and you've just got to learn those things and break the tendencies where you are used to being able to run to, and if you're on the offensive line, you're used to having a guy on your left or right, and now you don't because you're the outside lineman. And so, this is just a chance to execute plays in game conditions and get that feel for the spacing of 8-man football. And it's different, and they're doing great tonight, and they'll do even better next week.
2:15 on the clock. Took us about a minute to get everything changed over, and now the quarterback trying to move his running back where he wants him. Man, that's 2 men in motion. Yes,
sir.
it was.
Hey, we both saw it at the same time. We're on it.
We did. False start on the offense, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll click another 30 seconds off this clock.
Yeah, that's one thing about this. And 20 minutes is a fair amount of time probably for this level of football. But normally, even with sportsmanship rule, with change of possession, you'll pause the clock. And they did not do that. And senior high could be completely different. And let's hope we find that out in a positive case for our side here
That's right.
later.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. All right, minute 30.
yeah.
I was right, minute and a half now. So 28, we went barely, but it's all right. No call there. Quarterback going to keep it himself near side. Where's number 1? He's going to get around all our
He's
guys,
gonna
and he's
score.
one missed tackle away from it not being a shutout. And I don't see any flags, so it's going to be touchdown Abundant Life Owls. It's 28-6 here.
Yeah, that young fella is one of the taller players out there, and look, he's got a basketball physique about him. I bet he plays basketball too, and once he got to the corner, he just outran everybody, and good for him, but we're winning this game.
That's right. 28-6 now with a minute left. They're going to stop it.
And now they stopped the clock with a minute. Maybe it's because you want to guarantee the PAT play, but you don't have to stop it with a minute to go, so that's interesting.
That is kind of
Let's see if they fire it back up after they get their 2-point play, and then we'll be done, won't we?
28-6, 2-point conversion try. Man in motion comes near side. 2 men actually went. They're going to have a little hitch route into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion try is good, so you got to give them credit. That was actually that's a good move.
Well, that's the first time they've really ran the pass play and executed it out of about 10, minus one other, and got their points on the board. And so they can celebrate a little bit, and we hear a few cheers from this sideline.
Yeah, we can actually hear that pretty decent.
Yeah, and now the clock is still paused with 1 minute. So maybe when you're under a minute or 2 minutes, they pause it for scores
Kinda
and that sort of
wonder
thing. And
Wonder if you're not correct on that. So
yeah, there's just some rules, and again, we'll put our man Kenny Wilson on that to find all that out for us by next Friday.
Here we go, Cavemen on the receiving side of this kickoff, and Button Life not kicked it off but a couple times to us here tonight. They punted it quite a few times to us, and we've done well with those punt returns and catching it and such.
This is probably their first kick since we started the ball game. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I will tell you, man, Braylon Humphreys is standing dead center of the field, and he's ready for anything, man. He was looking both sides at his teammates, and he is ready for this kick. And if they squib it, he may get a chance to make a play.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
We'll see here as they'll line it up.
Yeah, their quarterback, man, he punts and runs and kicks.
Here we go. That is a definitely onside attempt. It does not go 10 yards.
It hit him, so it's dead ball.
Right. And
We can jump on it, but it doesn't matter now.
Right. Flag going to come out.
I didn't see a flag.
Well,
though,
he
did you?
pulled it out
No.
to throw it, and then
Oh,
he's
you
just
just
going to
said
go ahead and give
forget
it to us.
Yeah, that's fine too. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor, and let's just get this game over with. And okay,
That's true. 55 seconds now on the clock, and we're just rocking and rolling here, Philip. Seems like this game has only been played a whole half or something.
yeah, it's interesting, and it really was over at halftime for all intents and purposes. And
It's true.
and the clock ran for 19 minutes without stopping, and now they can't keep from stopping it. But we'll
So
wrap this game up here.
you look at this, an 8-man, and you just take a knee, or you just go try to run some plays, get these boys experience.
Yeah, and again, I think that's what we were doing. Really, this whole second half is let's execute some plays, and again, the assignments are going to be a little different for your offensive line, and
Look at how we line
learning
up there.
again where's out of bounds and how many steps have I got. Your mind says I got 10, now you got 8, and it's habits. And here's a
Handoff
good
goes
run.
near side. That's
That's Onstead again.
yes, Grady. I was trying to remember
Yeah,
his first.
he had several carries here in this second half. Most of them for our boys after Ed Thompson went down with a apparent knee injury, but I'm guessing.
20 seconds left. We're going to end this one here pretty quick. I don't know if we'll even try to take the snap. They're not even running the play clock, so
Yeah,
we
I
will
think
see
we're gonna be
here.
done.
I think Coach Cody is like, you know what, boys, just come off the
Line 'em
field
up.
with 10. There it is. That's the end.
Well done by the junior Cavemen.
28-8. What a game.
Yeah, first win, right?
Yep, first
Last
win
week
for
we-
them.
We learned 8-man football and took the bitter end, and tonight we come out on top. First win for those guys, and happy for them.
That's right. So, Cavemen win it here junior high at 28-8. We're going to send it back to Cave. Oh, no, we got to pick a Busy Bee MVP for his junior high crew.
Well,
I mean, I've got an idea. Yeah, it's got to be River Hill with 4
you
touchdowns.
sorta, a guy scores 4 touchdowns, you're going to let him be the Busy Bee MVP. That's pretty fair, and he needs to probably buy a pizza and let that offensive line split it
It's probably a good idea.
for blocking for him so well.
They're going to make us wait the whole 56 minutes. So,
For the 7th,
Yeah,
for 7
so-
o'clock.
senior high game starts at 7, folks. If you are watching this or listening to us, we'll restart the stream because I'm not letting it run for an hour. And also the radio station, you guys know it's going to be a whole hour. And pregame will start at 6:40. All right, we'll start pregame at 6:40 and have the coaches interview and all that for you with Coach Tommy Cody in our Cave City Pharmacy pregame show. We'll have that at 6:40, and then Philip and I will be live from here at about 6:52 here in just a little while. So this is junior high football. Cavemen win it 28-8. We'll be back to you guys in a little while. We'll see you later.
Chiropractic in Cave City can help with your back, neck, and shoulder pain. At Wilson Chiropractic, you can get your spinal misalignments adjusted to prevent pinched nerves. You can even get spinal decompression to relieve back pain from bulging or herniated discs. All this and more in Cave City at Wilson Chiropractic, where Medicare and Medicaid are accepted. Right across from Cave City High School, 870-283-5553. That's 870-283-5553. Wilson Chiropractic.
You've been stalking that game for quite some time. You've spent hours in preparation, the clothes, the gun, the hunting license, not to mention the time and effort. The shot presents itself, and you take it. Your aim is true, and you've just dropped that trophy animal. You need